Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, we are training back today because it's back day, and we're doing some bit over rows, but that's really not why the conversation is here this morning. What is it that you train early in the morning, or why do you even go to the gym early in the morning? It's 3:45 Central Standard Time where I am, and I like this gym because no one's really here, and it's a strongman gym, so no one's here really early in the morning except people like me, which kind of makes sense to a certain extent. But stress. I haven't slept in a couple of days because of stress. And you know that saying when it's like when it rains, it literally pours. That's what I feel I am right now. That it is pouring, which kind of crazy, it's actually pouring rain. It was raining outside right now. But that's where I am, where I feel like it's pouring down on my life, and some things you just cannot control that are completely out of your control. So you can only worry about, which you shouldn't really worry at all, but you can only worry about that which you can't control. And for me, it's my health. I can definitely control my health, which is a great thing. Doesn't mean that it takes the stress off of what it is that I'm feeling, but it does let me know that I can definitely control some things. All right, we have bent over rows, anywhere between 8 to 10 is what we're going for. Pretty sure I can do that with this weight. This isn't much of anything. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. I could probably get a step stool and come up a little bit higher so I could go down lower, which is what I think I'm gonna do. I don't know what they have over here, but that's what I want to go ahead and do and get a step stool. Hi, Jessica. So I can go higher. Right back. Be right back. Let me grab this step stool. Well, this isn't your average gym, so they don't technically have a step like a commercial gym would have. They don't have one of those. They just have boxes because, you know, it's a what you call it kind of gym. It's a strongman gym. But we need to get up higher so we could go get a better stretch down lower. Anyway, stress. So dealing with stress. How do you deal stress. And I think we all are dealing with some level of stress right now because of the way the world is. But right now for me, this lovely level of stress is personally inflicted from someone else who really wants to see harm on my behalf, which I don't think is fair or right, but who am I to judge what's fair or right? Now, did I probably cause some stuff? Probably. Me. We're all human. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. And I'm not saying that I am. All I'm saying is it's okay when everybody else does it, but when you do it, they want to call the police or they want to press some kind of charges against you. And all you can do is control what it is that you can't control. And for me, it's the weights. Definitely the weights. Probably should only went up 10 pounds. That was a little bit heavier than I wanted to be. We're gonna go up 10 pounds and not 25 on each side. That was a very poor lift. And because I gotta get 8 and 5 is not gonna cut it. 5 is not gonna cut it at all. So we gotta go down in weight to make sure that our full range of motion is there. Right back, I need to get the right kind of drink. All right, today is day 18 of me getting ready for a competition prep. We can't be gym partners. I mean, we probably could, but if you say so, I think we can. All right, maybe, no, we really don't need to be up this high, but I can't not be up this high. All right, that was, well, I could probably work up to that weight that I just had. However, I jumped a little too quick when I should have. Because we have to get out 8 to 10. And we're gonna stick with overhand grip. I know with training helps me relieve stress even more. About wider. Because I know this is at least something that I absolutely can control. Much better. But even when you go to the gym to relieve stress, it's still there when you leave the gym. So then you have to, I don't know, I think Working out also makes you mentally, well, I don't think, I know, makes you mentally tougher to be able to handle the stuff that you have to deal with throughout the day. And in return, I think that makes life better to manage, but not easy to deal with, which is totally different than anything else. Better to manage, just not easy to deal with. That's it. I was at the airport yesterday on my way back to Texas. And I'm not going to compete. I'm competing in bodybuilding. I'm not going to compete probably, well not, at least for over a year, right? So I got a lot of fat to lose, muscle to build, and all of that. But what I noticed was the food at the gym, at the airport, is just strictly comfort food. It's comfort food. It's not necessary. You're in between, you're in between your stops. What it is that you're doing, and you really don't need, you don't need that stuff. You just want it for no reason. You just want it, and you don't need it, because of course I can eat it, and not that I want anything, but. And I was sitting here and I'm looking and I was like, I used to, before I even had my diet, I used to eat food at the airport every time I traveled, which was once a month. And I'm like, for what? Why? Probably because there was nothing else to do, right? All right, let's go. Now, I think doing, what is this? This is 15 on each side. We'll do 20 on each side. I thought I did 25 at first, and it was not as successful as I wanted to be. We'll do 20 and see what we get out of that. I don't know who else on here likes to train early in the morning when no one else is around. There's a commercial gym I go to. It's almost 4 o'clock here right now. Sometimes I feel like I have to get there at 2:30 because around 4 o'clock, definitely around 5, the cavalry comes in and I just need to build my own gym. I have my gym in a garage, but it doesn't have everything that I need. It just really has a Smith machine, some dumbbells. I just need some more leg equipment, and I should be good. But, alright, this is the last set, and then I need to finish. I just wanted to come on and say hello to YouTube. And Wednesday mornings, meet me in the gym. Meet me in the gym. Subscribe to my lovely channel that I have, and I'll be happy to speak with you all. Let's knock out this last set. Then it is seated rows. No, this is much better. Picking it up from here. Oh, you know what? The problem is, because that's as low as I had it, to be able to catch it, I'm not going to be able to, darn it. Alright, last set. Some things we just didn't think about. Oh well, we'll pick it up from here and just make it work. I just hate when this thing clamps over. That didn't work either. Alright, that's it. Thanks for keeping me company doing my bent over rows. Bye for now.